Welcome back to the Black Light Podcast. DonLexy here with another live reaction. Let's go ahead and get into it. You guys know the rules. Hit the subscribe button. Also, the notification bell as you come into the room. That'll let you know every time we go live. We're looking for a show sponsor. Much love to last week's show sponsor. Let's go ahead and reach our goal of $100 in the Cash App so we can come back here and react tomorrow to the content that I found that I want to share for you guys tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get into it. Drop your locations. Let's have a good show. We have this woman that we got to cover. It definitely was the woman in the beginning of the show. The whole show, there was some ridiculous things that happened. But in the beginning part of the show, there was this woman who was absolutely out of her mind. And we're going to cover it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hit the like button. Boy, do we have a show prepared for you. Let's make it happen. Drop those locations. How y'all doing today? Let's spin the clip.
My dog died alone.
What's up, Jacob? Jacob in the building representing Georgia. Mars Space Station in the building. What up, Brent? RM representing PA. How y'all doing? RM said first.
Certain sections of the
Let's make it happen.
as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on
let's
two
change my
separate
shade.
systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve
Get me
a
out of
new
the way.
dimension in
I don't
sound
need to be right
impossible
here.
to obtain in a monaural recording.
Let's make it happen.
I beg your pardon.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Drop those locations, man. Let's make it happen. All right. Let's make it happen. Let's go ahead and get into it. Can't even believe that this is a feature presentation, but it is. Some people would say that this is like a brotherhood united type situation. There is no like brotherhood. Because men sort of collectively agree on universal things without having this like slogan in their life and have to like make it cute. It's just guys understand the reality of what other guys are dealing with. And I think sometimes women underestimate that the same way how women are in support of each other in the fight of just trying to figure all this stuff out, men have empathy and sympathy for one another as well. Men are also trying to figure this all out together. We all are trying to support each other. We know that dating is difficult in this day and age. And I can really appreciate that there are some guys out there who aren't going to just allow men to be treated a certain way just because a woman looks good. And it looks good for masculinity, like being able to pass up on a woman who has the physical package that you might like for an intellectual reason. It shows women that we're not all visual and that we actually don't just pick you at the body. You actually have to have you have to have character. You have to have some morals and ethics about you. So let's go ahead and get into it. We already got somebody who stole the sponsor spot. Let's get it. That get me hype. Every time we do that right before the show, it's a good feeling. Eric Cummins says, keep up the great work. Much love, Eric. You got me a little bit juiced up, Eric, sponsoring the show so early. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get into the clip. Let's let it play. We have a lot to cover. I'm glad you guys are here. Drop those locations. Hope everybody's good today. This is a great way to start your weekend off. I'm going to try to entertain you the best that I can. Let's get it. Much love to Woodstacks representing Brooklyn. Who else we got down in the building? I want to make sure everybody's location gets shouts out. Queens, New York in the building. PA. Yeah, we got everybody else. Okay. Let's go ahead and just let the clip play. And then I'm going to give my analysis. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the platform. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Also someone who...
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Sabrina.
Sabrina, how old are you?
I'm 27.
And what do you do?
I'm a physician assistant.
Physician assistant. Okay, all righty.
Graduating in 4 months.
Oh.
So I'm almost done.
Okay, congrats in advance.
Thank you.
And now, what do you like to do for fun?
So I like to cook dinner for my friends, host dinner parties, try new recipes. I love reading. I try and read like 1 book a month.
Nice.
I also like being active. I'm a Legree girly, so try to be fit.
Okay, now what do you look for in a man?
I believe her when she said that she tries to be fit. Believe it or not, I mean, I like, of course, just coming from where I come from, I like a woman who's got a lot of hips or whatever. Oddly, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the women I grew up around or whatever. This is actually my most preferred body type from a personal standpoint. Like from a personal standpoint, for some reason, I've always been wildly attracted to thin women with really big booties. I can't really explain it. I can't explain it to you. Ask Mother Nature. It is what it is. It really sucks when like a woman, is winning on the physical aspects, but have done basically zero to develop her character and to develop her personality. When do you typically see stuff like this? You typically see stuff like this when a woman is so gorgeous or she's on the high part, she's above average in attraction. So what happens is, since she's had a ton of access and she's experienced nothing but yeses her whole life, she hasn't had to develop a charismatic personality, excuse me. She hasn't had to develop any extra layers to her personality to be able to navigate without her looks. This is why a lot of times Mr. Samuels, other dating relationship coaches, really even big time figures like really huge influential people like Stephen A. Smith have even said, stay away from 10s. Stay away from 10s because, or anything close to it, because 10s, again, they typically have put the least into their, they've typically put the least into their development as a person a lot of the times, sadly to say. Sadly to say, they typically put the least into their development as a person.
I look for someone who's emotionally intelligent, someone who's God-fearing, someone who's very respectful of the woman in their lives, someone who likes to work hard and play hard.
Okay, so what are some deal breakers?
What's up, Kenner?
Deal breakers. Someone who's disrespectful, going off what I said before. Also, someone who... Kids is a tricky situation. I don't know. It depends on what the baby mama situation looks like, but that might be a deal breaker depending on what it looks like.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, I'm open. Everyone's different. I feel like you have to work with your partner and like who they are, but I'm down to work with anything else if it...
Okay, this is very layered. I'm not going to pause too much throughout the reaction, but I do want to just break something down because sometimes women they accidentally reveal a little bit of honesty when they're just rambling on, and it can help men learn. And help women learn, because a lot of times single mothers want to try to compare themselves, well, not single mothers, but women who had babies by men who they didn't stay with. They try to compare themselves to men who had babies with women who they didn't stay with long term. And I think that it's the same kind of mistake. But the truth is there are way more gorgeous women who are willing to deal with men who have children, multiple children, even multiple children by multiple different men, if his income is in a certain place, context. But if you reverse the scenario and you put a woman in that same situation, when a woman has like 3 kids by 3 different men, it doesn't really matter what she has financially going on, does it? It still is very much a demerit to her dating score.
It matches with who I am.
Cool, sounds good. So we haven't got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
I have to pop?
You do. I am gonna have you pop 3 balloons.
I can't ask a question?
Not this first round. Gotta pop 3 just off what you see.
Exactly, next level.
God damn
exactly.
it. Okay. Think about my mom. My mom told me very specific things.
Okay. And one more.
It's a height thing.
Okay, you can stay down.
Stop right there. She's like, it's a height thing. It's a height thing. Again, I have no problem with women wanting to reject men at height or whatever, if that's what they choose to do. I think it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. You have to respect it on some level. I just want men to be able to have the same ability to say that they don't want fit women. That's all I advocate for. I don't advocate for men not to be shot down for being short, because guys are gonna find a way to win no matter what. But I strongly advocate for men to be able to say that they don't want to date a fit woman and not be punished for it, not lose, not get canceled for it. Because women are just right in men's face. Oh, you're too short. Bow. It's like, she could have, and look how considerate men have been in these balloon pop shows. They typically, they want to pop a woman for being fat, and they won't even tell her. They're like, oh yeah, it's your boots, or it's something they try to use something else. Or it's just, I didn't feel the sparks. They start saying stuff guys don't even typically say, just to get away from hurting the woman's feelings. And look how women just, and he's one of the nicest guys on the entire panel. They don't care. It's just, you're too short. Bow. Let's continue.
On there, we'll start there. I'll have you stand on this side. All right, if we can start with your name and age.
My name is Vany. I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a social media manager, and I'm a photographer and videographer.
Okay, nice. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous, and I just wanted to hear more of like what she had to say. So that's why I have my balloon unpopped.
All right, so why'd you end up popping his balloon?
It's just a height thing from my experiences. Like men that I've dated that are shorter than me, it's like an ego thing. So.
Oh, so every man that you date has had Napoleon complex, and he's ready to swing off on you. Again, if you're just gonna just make stuff up, just don't speak. Like, again, you already threw his height right in his face, something he has no control over. It is what it is. You don't have to just keep spinning it because you don't sound honest.
Okay.
It's just, I had to pop. I'm sorry.
And now, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11", okay. And how tall are you?
5'8", but I like to wear heels. So when I wear 4-inch heels, I'm 5'12", 6 feet.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. He did pop another one back over here. All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Ron. I go by ISO, and I'm 33.
Okay. And what do you do?
I am an actor. I'm a comedian, and I work in aviation doing aircraft safety checks.
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Honestly, she reminded me of the Little Mermaid. I like that. For real. So I was like, let me see what she about, though.
And now why'd you end up popping his balloon?
It was a height thing.
That's crazy.
And how tall are you?
I'm
Let's ask
open.
that. How tall are you?
Not tall enough. I guess I'm like 5'9" or whatever.
Okay.
That is not a short man. I'm willing to argue with anybody out here, and I say that as a man standing 5'11", nose tipping on 6 foot. Still doesn't matter. I don't believe. I just don't believe a 5'9" man is short. I don't care. I don't care what anybody want to say to me. I don't care who's playing in the NBA. That's the average guy. So that's not short, because if the majority of the men existing are that height, that's the standard. It's happening where 5'9" guys are like, oh yeah, you too short. You know the game messed up. They're looking at 5'9" guys. Oh, you too short, buddy. What's up, Robert? He says, this woman bought all that dress but couldn't get a supportive bra. Yeah, she really abandoned the bra situation. And it also puts into perspective that black women, like, again, just even when they try to appear to be classy or demure, they're not. They're women who don't think about how they're presenting themselves a lot of the times. And then they turn around and say, oh, I'm being over-sexualized by, like, the man. The man don't care about you.
All right. I know with the heels, you are a little taller than him right
How
now.
tall you say you was again?
I'm 5'8" without heels, and I love to wear heels. I wear the heels all the time. So with
that's
heels,
the
I'm like 6 feet.
So the problem is somebody that's not as tall as you with heels on.
So you have to walk. So it means more to you to walk around in a specific kind of heel than to have a man that'll take care of you for the rest of your life. I'm glad that you're approaching the danger zone. You're gonna be 30 quicker than you think. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna be 30 years old, and you're gonna have far less options, and you're gonna remember that you had the audacity to try to cut a man at these petty semantics.
One?
I mean, if you're confident and not cocky, it could
I
work.
guess you won't know. That's crazy. Okay.
Thank you. Let's head back here. And this is the other one you end up popping. Let's start with your name and age.
Mozzie VS, 30 years old.
Okay. And Mozzie, what do you do?
I'm a professional sports bettor.
Alrighty. Okay. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for her?
I was just listening to what she was saying. Yeah, just listening to what she was saying. Yeah.
But is she your type?
All physical, not really, but I was just listening to what she was saying. She seemed like she liked to read, and so that kind of like, like chicks who like to read, so that kind of kept me around a little bit longer. Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
It's a little too much, like the chains, it's like you're trying to project something. And I like my men confident but not cocky, and this seems cocky.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
No disrespect taken.
Now, I personally believe that men need to carry a little bit of arrogance. Men need to have a little bit of arrogance satchel for when they might need it. I'm not against cockiness. I think people who have an issue with arrogance are people who don't plan on being the best versions of themselves personally. That's just my opinion. But I caution a lot of black men from dressing like this simply because it's unsafe and simply because Negroes are jealous. And as long as there are men in the black community with the name of like Turquoise, Trayvon, no disrespect to Trayvon Martin, rest in peace. But he did have the name of a historic troublemaker. It's just one thing that I learned about black people, and don't get me wrong, I really love black people. That's why I'm so hard on black people. Only thing difference is I'm not scared to get in the face of black people. I'm not scared of y'all. But I love black people, and I just want to keep as many black men safe. Sometimes there are well-meaning to-do men in a black community who choose to dress like this as a personal preference, professional men even. And it's just simply not safe. One thing that I learned about, not all black men in the black community, but a large subsection of black men in the black community, they don't want you to have anything, my brother. They don't want you to have anything. They want to have it. And they don't even know how to think about a plan to get it for themselves. And instead of taking that frustration and channeling that and funneling that into creative energy to figure something out, they would rather just follow you to where you live and just shoot you and take your stuff. So again, I try not to be so hard on black men about their personal fashion. This is where black men want to push back. We're very stylish and so on and so forth. But I just think we should start considering our safety, the safety of the people who love us, the safety of the women who we date. When we go outside and we're wearing things that signify that we have a lot of money. It's not wise. Wealthy people don't conduct themselves this way because they wouldn't dare want to wear anything that would signify that they have a significant amount of money either in the bank or on them. Those clips of people getting knocked over aside their head outside the bank after making some sort of withdrawal. These creeps have ways of figuring out who took the huge withdrawal out of the bank that day. And then next thing you know, they're waiting on you to leave the bank. It's all type of weird stuff out here, people. Much love to Edward. He dropped 25. Appreciate you, bruh. That's got us halfway towards goal. They like, man, we showing up tomorrow no matter what. We halfway to goal. Let's make it happen, people. You and Eric Cummings are basically the same. Y'all basically sharing the sponsor spot.
Yeah. So I'm just, yeah, you might need just like a, social worker or something. Maybe I'm a little too much for
I might need what?
Maybe like a cubicle worker or something.
No, that's not what I need, but okay.
Well, yeah. Maybe I'm a little too much for you. It's all good.
Shantavion. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It's abuse. It's abuse. I don't care what anybody say. Child abuse. I'm calling this out in the Black community. We simply need to be reprimanded about the way we name our children. I think if I keep making this like a joke, people will think that this isn't serious. We're destroying the lives of our children at its inception because we're giving them a crazy billboard. Like I told y'all about the girl from my city named I Am Unique. Kid you not, there's a girl from South Bend named I Am Unique. Shouts out to her. No disrespect to you, shorty, but you know your mama was wrong. You know she was wrong. So again, it's just... Somebody's gonna have to reprimand Black people. Like we need to start thinking more like the Oriental people who come into this country. Of course they want to name their daughter Jinsu because of where they come to, but they don't. They understand where their daughter is. She's in the West, so they give her a name like Amy or Angela or something so that she can make it out here. God damn, Black people, give your kids a chance. Shantavion. My goodness. My God. Bless the kid. Good luck to him.
So do you do like all this jewelry often or?
Whenever I feel like it,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's head on back. So we now have 5 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question.
Okay, what's something you learned and grew from your past relationship?
Ooh, Monterio,
Okay.
Hardesty.
Start over here first. Name and age.
The
name is Cheeto. 29 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a doctor of pharmacology.
Okay, y'all, I promise I'm gonna get back into the serious part of the reaction. Real quick, I gotta address this. Cause this is the ghettoest name I think I've ever heard in my life. DeBrickashaw. Oh my goodness. DeBrickashaw Ferguson. I'm probably gonna say that goes on record as probably being one of the blackest names I've ever heard. Jesus, Black people. Monterio's mad work too. Diabolical almost. But goodness. DeBrickashaw. Oh my. Okay, guys. Back to the reaction.
I do photography on the side. I'm also a food content creator.
Nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Big boy.
Something I learned from my past relationship is being able to communicate is very important. So that's something I'm looking for in a future relationship.
Okay.
Let's go down over here. Name and age.
My name is Josh, and I'm 29.
Josh, what do you do?
I'm a business owner.
Okay. And if you want
What
to just...
kind of business?
I own a pet services business, and I own a multimedia company called XMG.
Okay.
Good question. Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Octavius.
Yeah, so I would say one thing I definitely learned is you have to feed the relationship because I'm very ambitious. So sometimes I can get lost in my work and I get lost in, my business, but you have to feed it or the emotions will die.
love,
So
Eric.
that's
Thank
one thing I
you.
learned.
Okay.
God, Octavius.
Name
I
and
know
age.
Eric.
Rico,
I know Robert. I want
34.
to throw up.
Rico, what do you do?
I'm retired. I also have a daycare center, and I'm a firefighter on the side.
All right. You do a lot. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Trust.
Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? I want y'all to notice how she changed the way that the whole way she looked and presented herself around him the moment that he said he was retired. You really want to be careful around women like this. Even though women are supposed to care about what a man earns, but you want to be careful for these women who show you one demeanor at one moment, and then the moment that they realize that you're set for the rest of your life financially, then they're treating you a different way. Ah, that's revealing of her character. I knew we had an issue at this point. I knew we had an issue.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Trust. I never really had it in my past relationships, and I kind of learned it now, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, whoa, we had some cash apps that stopped the show. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's let the air horn off for the cash app people. $2 crew coming in. Dean Raz says, you speak truth. Much love. Thank you. Derek McKine dropped 15 more and said, for the delusional 304s. I'm going to go ahead and AK them for you. Where does that put us at?
Like it. Like you being retired at 34.
That's a flex.
Flex. Big flex.
All right, name and age.
Devontier, 29.
Hold on, wait a second. Did y'all catch it? I want to make sure y'all catch that.
So sometimes I can get lost in my work, and I get lost in, my business.
Trust. I never really had it in my past.
What I learned is you have to feed the relationship, because I'm very ambitious. So sometimes I can get lost in my work, and I get lost in, my business. But you have to feed it, or the emotions will die. So that's one thing I've learned.
Okay.
Name and age.
Rico, 34.
Rico, what do you do?
I'm retired. I also have a daycare center, and I'm a firefighter on the side.
All right, you do a lot. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Trust. I never really had it in my past relationships, and I kind of learned it now, if that makes sense.
Okay. Like it. Like you being retired at 34.
That's a flex.
Flex. Big flex.
Yeah. Again, he probably would have never had a chance with her at the end of all of this had that exchange never happened. Women are hypergamous, but it's just her attitude. It's her attitude surrounding it. And again, it was because of that exchange is what led to her ultimate demise. But let's go ahead and move forward.
All right, name and age.
Devontier, 29.
Okay, and Devontier, what do you do?
I'm a construction worker. I have my own shoe business, and I do YouTube, content creator.
Okay. And if you want to just go ahead and answer her question.
I would say never ignore the red flag early.
Oh, this has got to be your first year doing YouTube, brother. I'm gonna quickly give you some advice because they want us focused on the lady. The algorithm is looking for the ladies to get dating advice, so I got to move on from you quick. Well, I'm gonna say this, brother. Take a public speaking class quickly. You don't have to enroll fully in a school. Enroll into a public speaking class. You're gonna have to work on like speaking publicly. YouTube will actually help with that, but I was already phenomenal at public speaking before YouTube. But some of you guys need to work at speaking and projecting your words clearly and getting your breath under control. You're trembling. She has no reason to think you're a confident man. A lot of you guys are kicking ass in life, but you're forgetting the things in between, like how to speak confidently, eye contact, how to make a woman feel comfortable quick. It's about like the names. Come on, black people.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
All right. Let's go on to our last guy over here. So, your name and age?
Courtney, I'm 36.
And what do you do?
I'm a military aircraft mechanic.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
It's all about communication. When you're going through a problem in your relationship, whatever, it's all about talking things out and, just getting an understanding about the situation with each other, whatever. So, yeah, pretty much that's it, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's head on back. All right, so I am going to have you pop 2 balloons. Okay, stay down there. Stand on this side. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear a little more out. Hear out a little more, whatever. Something I go for, or whatever. I just want to hear out a little more. That's all.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
You too, my brother. Like black men, I know some of us were coming out of the street again, man, for a lot of you guys are going to be tatted up head to toe and so on and so forth. And it's obvious that y'all either come from the street or you're still in the street in some way or another. Y'all are going to really have to be good with like getting your mouthpiece together, learning how to speak to women with confidence, maintaining eye contact. You guys are shaking in your boots. Hold eye contact with these women. You got like what helps is thinking about the fact that they take a dump every day. And it stank. Like she ain't better than you. She make a little face to push it out and everything. Just that will remind you that like she's human just like you, and it is what it is. These women aren't better than you guys, fellas. Tighten up. Show them that you've been there before.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Just a little bit too skinny for me. Like I feel big as a woman, so I want my man to feel bigger than me. So I feel protected and I feel like I could be in my feminine era. Okay. So it's
okay, again. No way you're not a feminine woman if a guy has to be built a certain way for you to be feminine. Feminine is a way of thinking. It's a paradigm. It's a paradigm. It's not something you can just decide to be. It's not a mode you get into. You understand? And don't worry, ladies. Mother Nature is a weird kind of thing. Guys who are built like this, I can guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, he got the biggest Johnson in the whole lineup. It's so funny with skinny guys. Nature's like, don't worry, brother. I got you. I got you, olive oil. 14 inches.
It's just that aesthetics.
Cool. All right. Thank you. All right. And then you ended up popping one more. Okay. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Mainly just want to hear a little bit more.
But is she someone that's physically your type?
Yeah, I think so. She's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Just not my type.
Okay. In what way?
Aesthetics.
There were some people who were talking about her gut and some things like that, and I was more focused on the rack. Yeah. You know, again, somebody said she can leverage a lot with those cans. That might sound like that's funny, but a lot of women need to pay attention to that. That's sort of how men think. Very wise men say things like, men marry the body, women marry the lifestyle. Very profound. What a wise thing to say by one of these men advocates. One of these great men advocates. Those are the best ones. And he said, men marry the body, women marry the lifestyle. Very profound. Ladies, that's true. These are wise revelations people who study all this stuff come to. Like, guys, this is why fitness is so important. Because certain guys have very a specific taste, too, with the body. It's not just fit. You have to be fit the way that they want you to be fit. It's even more nuanced than that. There are women who have whole lives and businesses in their names or whatever because they had a lot of ass. But she was a feminine woman, too. But the body passed the body test, but she had to be feminine to secure the deal. Oh yeah, y'all not titty men down there. Y'all talking about some dirty pillows, they hanging, whatever. Grow up. I love that. Hang on, baby. Let them things go. I'll go chase one over to the side. Let him go, shawty. That ain't nothing but a little gravity. Y'all sick. I love y'all, but y'all sick. Okay.
It's just not my type.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you. Okay, so we've got 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these guys another question.
Okay. Do you have kids?
Do you have kids?
That's a bad faith argument, Mr. Williams. But because to assume that just because the breasts are big and assume that just because they're big that they're dirty, that's a bad faith argument. You made an assumption you couldn't possibly know about these hypothetical tits. Are you crazy? I done seen double E's that smell beautiful. Smell like nothing but baby powder and shea butter and all that. What are you talking about? That's a bad faith argument, my brother. Okay. I'm done playing. That was it.
What's the baby mama situation looking like?
Okay. Let's go over here. All right. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
No kids.
Like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Over here, do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 2 baby mothers. Everybody mature about the situation, so it's like no drama or anything.
Do y'all all live in the same state?
Yeah, everybody back home in Georgia, in Atlanta, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's no.
It's a no?
It's a no.
Okay. All right. So
Now,
what made it a no?
It's a lot.
Now, as y'all can see, she seems very convinced in her decision. Does she not? She seems very convinced in her in the decision that she made. She should be good. She should be good where she's at.
Lot going on. I've been in a situation like that before and it didn't end well. Okay. I don't mean to generalize, but
Yeah,
I
it's
just...
crazy. Yeah, but like everybody deserve a clean slate until they show you otherwise.
You're my type, but it just seems like a lot of drama, and I'm going to be honest, I might not be that mature enough to deal with.
That's understandable.
2 is crazy.
It's understandable.
I can't.
Understand.
Yeah, you definitely don't. Nothing about you gives stepmother material at all, or that you would keep a relationship with the kids if things went south. Rome King says, those double F cups should get musty quicker than the smaller ones. Now, that is true. Bigger boobs are quicker to sweat, stank, whatever, but that just means you got more maintenance to do, shawty. Like what? Powder those things up. I'm coming over.
Okay. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's a beautiful black woman. Yeah, she's my type. So, yes, ma'am.
Cool. Sounds good. Mm-hmm. Now let's go over here. So, do you have any kids?
0 kids.
0 kids. Okay. And then we didn't ask, do you have kids?
I do not.
No kids. Okay. Let's head this way. So, guys, any questions for her?
She just don't like him.
We got 2 guys here. You can stand right here. You have a question? Okay.
You said at the beginning about the height thing that it was an ego thing for you.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It just means like guys I've dated in terms of like money and height, because I make a lot of money as a PA. I feel like it's fed into their ego. It's a combination of things. And so I just don't want to have to deal with that again. I want a man that's confident in what he's doing, because if I'm with you, I believe in you.
Okay.
And I believe that you're going to do whatever you want to do and whatever I think you have the power to do. If you don't have that confidence, I don't have the time.
Okay. I thought you was referring to like your ego.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so it's the man's ego is fractured and you don't like those type of relationships.
Yeah, I want my man confident.
She's like, oh, I make so much money being a physician's assistant.
I own 2 companies, Kendra.
I make so much money being a physician assistant that I don't want to make that in like this is such a poor, just juvenile tactic that women are using in the dating market nowadays. They're like, I don't want to make a man feel bad because I make so much money. It's just I don't know what to do. I make all this bread. And every guy who dates me, I make him feel bad about himself. It's like, do you ladies really believe that? Seriously. Like, do you ladies really think that that's for real? It's because I'm a PA, it's causing so much problems for me. It's just because I'm so successful. It's just ruining my dating life. It's like, lady.
Okay. No, I'm set. I'm good.
Any questions over here?
Said with a $5.
Where you
wig.
located?
Los Angeles, but I'm from New York originally, born and raised New York.
Okay, do you want kids?
I want a lot of kids.
What's a lot?
Minimum 3.
Minimum.
Maximum depends on how much we're both making. Trying to build generational wealth, so just depends.
All right.
Where we're at.
I got one more question. What's the goal that you accomplished this year?
A goal I accomplished this year is, like I said, I was in school, PA school, and just killing all of it. I already got a job offer, and I'm graduating in a few months, and someone I worked with,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Project Leroy says she talks about confidence, but where's the wig? Yeah, much love, Project Leroy. You ain't lying.
me enough to offer me a job already, so that was my goal, have my shit secured.
Okay, so you open a long distance. That's fine for you.
For minimum period of time, not forever. Maybe like 1 year maximum.
And that actually is mature. People who are in long distance relationships, especially if you're over the age of like 24, eventually y'all got to bring that stuff together. We're adults. Y'all have to find a way. If y'all can't cohabitate together, eventually after a year of traveling to one another, don't just leave the situation alone. And I don't know what that time frame exactly is. It doesn't have to be a year. It's going to look different for a lot of us, depending on what we got going on in our lives. But y'all know what I mean.
Right, that's it.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, girl. It is time to pop between the two guys left. Whose are we popping?
Damn, you got 2 kids?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
Damn, that's crazy.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's stand over here. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She pressure. I like what I see.
Okay. And now why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think I just like the other guy's answers a little better.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go up to the front. Come. Oh, are you popping? Go ahead if you're popping. All right, so let me stand over here.
That's
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
crazy.
Honestly, I just didn't like that.
She goes, that's crazy. I could tell you were a narcissist, sweetie. That response right there shows me that you can't conceive any possible dimension where a man is not interested in you. You walked into this thing like you were Cleopatra, and all these guys, by default, just wanted you. And that's where you made a mistake. Project Leroy says, she talked about having kids and hasn't mentioned anything about raising kids. Any female can have kids, but it takes work to sacrifice and raise them. You cooking today, Project Leroy. Again, you can smell a woman who would have you can sense a woman who would have horrible maternal instincts. She is definitely one of them. She reeks of a woman who would leave your baby in a hot car or have some stupid apology for you for abandoning or neglecting your child in some awful way, and then ultimately maybe leave you for getting on her about her neglect of your child. Amazement 17 says, it's the traits that come with the money, not you. Exactly. Let me read this one. We got another super chat. Somebody says, still supporting after I got cussed out yesterday. Axel the Beast, much love, thank you. It's all love. I don't even know who you are, but much love. Thank you.
It felt like if he didn't have 2 kids, that you were really into him, and I just didn't like that. I'm
Fair.
perfectly fine with me and what this could have been, but I just didn't like that last comment. Okay. And that's just not something that I allow. Okay.
I support this. I didn't want to see this chick win. This is when I realized he was looking at her the same way I was. I just didn't want, after a while, after she just got how she was treating the other men, I just didn't want to see her win. And just her whole attitude. It's as if she's not approaching the danger zone. And she certainly is.
My dog died alone.
She's certainly approaching the danger zone.
Go for it.
I respect it. Respect it. That's a respectable answer.
So he's more your type, except for the 2 kids factor. Is that what that was?
Yeah, but I just got questions about the baby moms. I gotta know more details than what we can ask on this show.
Oh, no, so now you got to know more about the baby mamas. Now you want to know about his baby mamas, huh? Now that your last good option has fizzled out. Ladies, I want you all to pay attention to this. This is just a small example of how the dating market is going to work for all of you guys. You can pass up on men today on petty semantics, but tomorrow there might not be good men waiting there for you to circle back to. Now, all of a sudden, you know what? He actually wasn't that bad. But I told y'all to remember the definitive. She was very definitive. She was very sure. She was like, oh, yeah, no, absolutely not. She put something on it. She didn't even have to put on it. She's like, hell no, basically. That's what she didn't say that, but that's what her energy was. Her energy was like, oh, you know what I mean? So,
Okay. I mean, let's go over here. Let me ask him a couple questions. So she said she's interested, but she has more questions about the baby moms. Is that something you're okay with?
Look, you see the guys laughing? Look at the guys laughing back there. Because they know. Look at them back there. Homeboy, the short, the 5'9" guy, the guy who they claim is short, but he isn't. And the 5'9" dude, he looking like, you really finna do that? You really finna get his chick another chance, bro? You really finna get his chick a chance, bro? She literally just definitively stop making you an option. I told you, fellas. They want Future to be Erykah Badu so bad. They want his kids to actually be messing up his dating success or whatever, but it isn't. A man who got multiple kids by multiple women, once women see that you're retired or you got money that other men don't have, all of a sudden they don't care about the fact that you have kids actually. It's not the same, ladies. Stop trying to be us. A man can have multiple kids by multiple different women and still be desired by beautiful women in the dating market if he has his lifestyle together. Because remember what I said, women marry the lifestyle. Now all of a sudden he's starting to look good again. It's funny. All of a sudden he's starting to look like something that she wants. All right, y'all, we about 40 away from goal. I'm at that amount to where I made enough to where like I made a good amount of money, but I still get a justified day off. Don't let me off the hook that easy. Don't let me make decent money and then still be able to justifiably take the day off. Let's go.
So I don't want you to settle. You get what I'm saying? If it's not nothing you're looking for, then don't settle. So,
I'm not settling, but I just have questions that are beyond the scope of this show.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We just had to ask.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're good. Dismissed.
Okay, let's head back this way.
Dismissed. See you later. We don't need ya. Gold digger. Now, don't get me wrong. What's the difference? Somebody might ask, what's the difference between a gold digger and a woman who is just hypergamous? She's just extremely hypergamous. Well, a gold digger a lot of the times she has a demeanor like she never intended on taking you serious or in a long-term way. Everything is just about a temporary come up. She did a lot of things to show that she's the kind of woman to where you don't really want to keep her long term. Nothing about her gave maternal, like she would want to take care of kids or put anything or anyone above herself. She seemed very like, she's probably like one of those bratty women because she was beauty and she was really, really beautiful in the front part of her life. She's still in the back end thinking that she's owed everything. I really feel bad for a lot of men in the dating market who are stuck, like trying to pull the trigger on 28-year-old women. They're a very confusing demographic of women. They have like 1 year left to play, but it's almost over for them as well. So
that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for her, guys.
boo.
Thank you.
Boo.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Joslyn.
Joslyn? Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm a PA in the medical field.
Nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to travel. I like to spend time with family and friends.
Okay, and now what do you look for in a man?
Someone.
Notice how they always put travel first. Almost every time. Almost every time. They can't help it. I love to travel. But she wasn't that bad. Let's continue.
Someone who is family oriented, respectful, nice, and confident.
Okay, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breaker would be someone who's not confident in themselves, so insecure, disrespect, name calling, things like that.
Okay. All right. So we did get some pop balloons. Okay. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay. Name and age.
Maz V is 30 years old.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She just wasn't my type. She got some on her teeth. What is that on your teeth?
Which tooth?
It's like
It's a piercing.
it's a piercing. Oh yeah, I didn't know what it was. Yeah.
Smiley.
It just wasn't my type. That's it. Yeah, cool, nice looking female though. Yeah, just wasn't my type. Yeah,
Okay,
love.
I understand.
You have something on your tooth also. It might be permanent. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be a diamond or something. I don't know.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
The chain, he seems very flashy. I don't really like flashy. If there is a chain or a necklace, jewelry, just make it like subtle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Maz, this is the second time now. Does that happen to you often?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah. But it is what it is. Yeah.
No problem. Yeah. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Ron, but I go by ISO, and I'm 33.
All right. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Mama, you nice, for real.
Much love to Mick. He just dropped 11 in the Cash App. Oh, never mind. KK Bird just dropped 11 too. That puts us at, like 87. Yeah, $13 away from making goal, y'all. All right. We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
But you said 27, and I'm just younger females. It's just tough to kind of vibrate with. Your frequency nice though. I function with it. You give me real businesswoman vibes. You know what I mean? You own a limousine company. I like it.
I own a limousine company?
With the joint on. Yes, you do.
Okay.
I like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And now, is he someone that's your type?
He's very handsome.
Appreciate you.
A little short. I don't have anything against short. I would be willing to try it, but it is something that I probably wouldn't initially go for.
Okay. That's good.
Ouch.
Very respectful also. So.
I'm kind of glad that this guy is sort of letting out that short man frustration that guys experience, because men should be more frustrated than what they're putting on about this short stuff. Because women think that they have as much room to be angry about guys not wanting to date fat women. Nothing could be further from the truth. A lot of these 5'9" men can fight. They have firearms. They're in a better position to get the job done, being at that kind of disadvantage than you're at being overweight and getting the job done of what he's looking for in a woman. Like, he can still check all the man boxes being under 6 foot. But when you're overweight as a woman, you're neglecting the man of one of the things that he fundamentally cares about the most out of everything that you care about when dealing with a woman. It's one of the main reasons why you even had an opportunity in the first place was about the way that specific billboard was presented. And then you happen to be tall. That's something that works against you as well. You're right, B. Watt. She happens to be tall. So if you're tall and you're having weight issues, that moves you into a crazy position with trying to be successful with men. And I'm pretty sure you don't like being judged just for being a taller woman. And if there was a guy who was shorter who you wanted to deal with, if he didn't want to deal with you just because you were a beanstalk, you'd be like, what's wrong with these men? Much love. We got Cash Apps. We just made goal. Squared Away dropped 13. Says she's not my type. She did address her. She did dress for her size. I think she did too. I agree. She tried to keep it as like simple with the attire. She tried to wear something that wouldn't accentuate like what she had going on the middle area of her. She tried to cover her torso, which would expose how much she hasn't been in the gym. But yeah, she definitely dressed for her size. Much love to Squared Away. He's responsible for bringing us past goal. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another show. Let's get it. I'm here to work. At your service.
Thank you. And then we had a couple more down here. Name and age.
My name is Vany. I'm 32.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She just wasn't my type. I didn't really feel anything when she walked on. Like, it's, when you look at
Latino Trauma Surge on, dropped 650. Much love to him.
Somebody and just automatically know, like, I want to approach them, I want to talk to them. I didn't feel that.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Okay. Was there anything specific?
Watch this, guys.
I'll say no. It's just like I just didn't feel. Yeah, I just didn't feel it.
You can say it.
Nah, it's
You can be honest.
It's truly nothing. I really just did not feel that energy to approach. Like if I saw you in the street, I would not approach you. I would not talk to you.
Now, I need everybody to pay attention right here, especially the ladies. Any ladies who might be tuning in. What's happening right now is the woman, she knows that he has a very specific reason that he doesn't want to deal with her, because women are intuitive. They're not the shamans and wizards like what they think they are, but they do have an intuitive layer. She can tell that there's a specific reason why he doesn't want to be involved with her. He just doesn't want to say it. And see, this is why a lot of nice guys crash and burn in the dating market. You're easygoing, you're accepting, you're all approvable in whatever, just to end up not looking respectable to the woman, because women care about your true opinions about things, fellas. And I also want the ladies to pay attention to this too. Look how far men go to protect your feelings and to protect your vanity. That's why a lot of you guys are reacting to men not wanting fit women, and it's so unfair, because I'm seeing men day to day give y'all so much consideration. He wants to tell you that you're overweight, but he don't want to do it. And you're even trying to give him a pass to do it. He still didn't do it. And he thinks you can handle it. He can tell you're mature enough to be able to handle the criticism. He still won't do it. And I want y'all to understand, this represents how dedicated men are to like walking really slow with women with these conversations. Like we're very considerate. Like they come to guys like me because men in the dating market are being very gentle with you women. So they come to me so that I can say what they can't say. Divine Photo says, modern women got to stop the height nonsense when they know they don't wear heels everywhere they go. That's the main part. I can't stand that shit. Then he says, men, women, height, shame their wigs. Yeah, men with women, height, shame their wigs. I get what you mean. But yeah, thank you for that, brother.
Okay. Sounds good. And now, is he someone that you're dating?
Yes, he's cute. He's handsome. I like his hair. Outfit is very well put together, not doing too much. The chain. But yes, I would probably approach him.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Shouts out to her. There aren't a lot of women who like get rejected and they're like, oh no, he looks good. He rejected me, but that's okay. I still would have approached him. Very mature.
And let's go. You can stand right there still. Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age.
Courtney, I'm 36.
All right. And Courtney, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Not necessarily my type. She okay, you know, but it's just not necessarily something I go for.
Okay. And what do you usually go for?
She got like a nice shape, you know, beautiful smile, but it's just necessarily not there. Initially not there. It's not like that instant spark, you know, like the instant spark, you know, when you see somebody, it's the instant spark, but it just wasn't that. Yeah, but she's not ugly or nothing like that though. Nah.
Just making sure she knows that.
Okay. And now is he someone that's your type?
Probably not.
Now, ladies, I want you all to understand something about men and how we work. We don't really do the whole instant spark shit. Like, we don't do the whole, oh, I needed to feel a spark. I didn't feel any butterflies. I didn't feel any butterflies in my stomach. Like, guys, we don't do that actually. So this is how I know he's protecting her. Again, another man protecting an overweight woman from the truth. And even though this is considerate of men, we've helped usher along like this environment where women don't have to feel comfortable being honest about where they are. There's nothing wrong with telling a woman, like, look how they're walking right up to you, fellas. They're like, yeah, you're too short. It's a height thing. Bow. And y'all can't even tell a woman politely, you're just a little bit too overweight for me. And what y'all get is when y'all tell her that, now she's in a position to be able to fix herself. When y'all do what y'all are doing right here, she goes home wondering. Or she can make up why you don't like it. She can say, oh, they just can't handle me. They can't handle all this. That's what a woman does when she doesn't have the real reason why she failed. She's like, man, these niggas I'm just too much for these niggas. I'm just too much. Too much. The problem is I'm just too much to handle. That's what it ends up becoming. And
Again, very a little flashy, you know, the tattoo being on the neck. I am a professional woman, so I would want to take you like to dinner parties and things like that. And I don't know if that would be, you know, something that I would want to have around. But very nice and very handsome.
Understandable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, let's read some super chats while they walk back. Arlette has impeccable balance. I'm not going to lie, Arlette, though. The day is coming. We're all human. We all go viral for the wrong reasons eventually, Arlette. No, I'm just kidding. Shouts out to her. They're doing great work over there. Keep walking backwards. Please don't fall. Divine Photo says, modern women got to stop the hype. Okay, I read that. Damn it, I hate when I do that. Sorry, guys. Alferno Radio dropped 10. He says, the one-sided critique has worn its welcome. Black women can be vocal with their critiques, but our simple request cause them physical pain is nonsense. Ozippic in the gym shouldn't be this difficult. Yeah. Much love. Thank you for that 10. I agree. B. Watts says, a lot of women have a masculine aura about themselves. I agree, and she's definitely carrying it. He says they think they can take a man. They think they can take a man because of their height. I swear to God, they do. And it actually goes further than that. It actually goes further than that with like black women. Sadly to say, it goes a lot farther than that. Women who aren't taller than you in the black community a lot of times think that they can take you, and that sucks also. When you know you could breathe the wrong way and knock them out. You know, it's just the nerve. It's like the nerve of you. All right, let's continue.
How many guys do we have left? Okay, we've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. So I want to know, what has been your best day And what is a day that you look forward to having?
Okay, start there and come back.
You ever meet somebody and they're
Okay,
so
name an
boring,
age
you
and
feel
what
like
has
they
been your
poisoned
best
you?
day and
Like,
what's the other half?
A day that you look forward to having.
Which, can you be more specific? What you mean best day?
So the best day that you've had, like if
Ma'am, what in the, like, I'm just, can I follow it up with a question? How is this important or relevant to like dating and relationships and what kind of partner this man will be to you potentially long term? Grow up, ma'am. Grow up. Y'all got to think through these questions before y'all come on this. Y'all ask about the dumbest questions.
if you've been married, that would be the best day that you've had. Hopefully.
Okay, my name is Devontier, 29. Best day I had, I would say.
Devontier. About to bring me to tears. I'm gonna start crying. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, Devontier, my God. I'm gonna try not to go hard on your people, Devontier, but you've been wronged. You've been wrong, my brother. Jesus, Devontier, my God.
Going out the country solo to Turks and Caicos.
Okay.
That's it.
Fine.
Okay. And then you said, what's a day
you look forward to having in the future?
Devontier. Getting married.
Okay.
Having kids.
Nice. Okay. All right. Thank you. Name and age and answer to your question.
Rico, 34. So my bad. So I do have kids. I have 2. And so I say those are some of my best days.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then what's a day you look forward to?
So I just purchased like 13 acres back home. And so we're trying to turn it into an equestrian, which is like a training ground for horses. So yeah. So yes, ma'am. So waiting on that to finally come through.
I'm from the country, so I love horses. I love that.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, thank you. And over here, name and age and answer your question.
My name is Josh. I'm 29.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I don't know if I can say I've had a best day. It's really hard for me to point to one particular moment in my life where it's just like that's the day I would relive. I have periods of time where it's just like been amazing for me. But a day that I'm really looking for is the day that I can spend like a holiday season with my family, like my immediate family when I have kids and stuff. So that's something I'm really looking forward to.
Do you have kids right now?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Name and age and answer to your questions.
My name is Cheeto. I'm 29 years old.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Best day would probably be in recent memory, kind of like what he said. There's a lot of best days, but in recent memory, I would say the best day is probably when I graduated from pharmacy school.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
Fancy.
Thank you. And the best day I'm looking forward to would probably be, I know, just when I get my own family and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Who sent y'all? Everyone's saying my family. I love that though. Love that.
Okay, now what about
I'm
for
loving
yourself?
that
What
too.
was your best
That
day
is
and
dope.
what's a day you're looking forward to?
So kind of similar to his. I think my best day would probably be me passing my PANT. So that's to become a medical provider. So I was very stressed out about that and I was very excited
But
to.
you did it.
Yes, I did. And a day that I look forward to, family vacations. You know, I didn't get to do a lot of family vacations growing up. So just taking my kids on family vacations, that would be, and my husband, maybe.
Travel and career, husband came third, y'all. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. When your own question backfires on you. When your own question backfires on you. That's the that's the ideal day to you. When I'm doing good at business stuff, that and then you was like, oh yeah. See how she had to remember? Oh yeah, my husband, the person who pays for everything, my whole covering, the person who keeps me alive, dang near, helps me stay. He's more responsible for my safety now at this point than my parents ever were. Hell, he got to die with me. Your parents don't even got to die with you. Carl Tucker says, Travelicia. We made a name. We sloganed a name. Really, my comment section made that up. I can't take credit for Travelicia. My supporters made it up. I thought it was hilarious. I kept it. It's funny. It really belongs to my audience. It was happening so much, they just named y'all. They just sloganed it. Like, these some Travelicias. Genius.
be. Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So I am going to hand you a pick. Have you hold on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay. Pop, pop. I'm just kidding.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just want to hear her out. A little bit too much makeup, but I just want to hear her out.
Okay.
I like the outfit.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, why'd you end up popping his?
So you have sunglasses on. I can't really see your eyes. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was kind of like the initial thing, just not being able to see you and kind of get that connection in the beginning.
Oh, that's cool.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, she's actually right, man. Like the glasses, it seemed like as soon as you took the glasses off, I could actually see who you were. Shades in particular, very masking. I was always surprised though in Superman that they thought that like Clark Kent, they was like, I was like, y'all really don't tell that that's Clark, that's Superman when he put them glasses on? But you know, TV. Clark Kent put them glasses on, all of a sudden they were like, oh yeah, that's not Superman. You know, but generally speaking, the reason why they could use that as like a disguise, even though in the real world it wouldn't be a great one, is because glasses are very masking. Be careful, fellas, because women want to look into your eyes. Eyes are revealing. We're talking with them when we don't even know it. Some of us know how to smile with our eyes. So it's a very unique characteristic trait. The eyes are very active in revealing of what you got going on. It's basically your soul's billboard. And women want to be able to read you. And if you block that, you might miss the opportunity with the woman.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So, you're gorgeous. I don't think you did too much with the makeup.
Thank you.
I think you did very well. I love your outfit as well. It's just I like athletic built women. I come from a family of athletes, so we like to stay active, and that's just the only reason why I popped.
I'm not an athlete. I'm sorry. Thank you, though.
No problem.
Okay. And
that was his way of wanting to say, I like women who are fit. I don't like women who are, you know what I'm saying, obese. And she's not obese. She's technically just overweight. But, you know, all in all the same. Now, and moving on.
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
I'm a travel agent and a full-time nursing student.
Okay, okay. And what do you like to do for fun?
Travel, obviously.
Right.
Holy hell. My goodness. Here today.
My dog died.
If I ever seen a woman more disqualified at just the career, at this point of the show, we're basically watching this together. Because I knew I had a show when I saw the beginning part of the show. I wanted to just naturally react to the rest of this. Some of this stuff will catch me off guard. Fellas, stay away from women who work in the nursing field. Just don't do it. With nurses, unless he's working in the hospital with the woman, it's just not, it don't work out. Nurses, they're too swamped, they're too busy. And then a traveling nurse, oh my goodness, that might as well be called a traveling hoe. A traveling 304. It's the same reason why flight attendants, they're getting around. They're around successful men all day who they can sleep with and never have to see again. It's not good.
Hang with my family. I also like to go to concerts, musicals, things like that. I'm really into musicals, so.
Oh, that nose ring is
And now, what do you look for in a
disgusting.
Man?
My God.
Somebody who's
They are sharing
ambitious,
one
somebody
brain.
who's spontaneous, somebody who obviously believes in God, family oriented, just not a bum, really.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Too many kids.
What's too many for you?
2.
2? Okay.
3. Somebody who just is not, like I said, ambitious. I don't like stagnant people. So anybody who is a stagnant person is not going to work for me.
Not for you. Okay, cool. Sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons. Let me give you a pick.
Thank you.
There you go. And I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons.
2?
2 balloons, yes.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Sorry. Sorry, my nails are long.
Nails. Okay, and then one more.
Sorry.
Okay, you can stay over there. Okay, all right. So your name and age.
Devontae, 29.
And Devontae, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She beautiful, pressure. We into the same thing. I like to travel. She like to travel. And that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I'm trying to tell you, fellas, if y'all think that like leaning into women saying, since y'all are hearing women say they love to travel a lot, if y'all think that it's wise to say, oh, well, I'll just lead with that. I'll tell her that I like to travel a lot too. Like I'll just say that I do the same thing. All they're going to do is make a lot of you guys their trip boyfriend. You're going to end up being like the guy that they hit up when they want to see if you'll take them somewhere for free. And that'll all you'll be to her. I don't think you fellas know what y'all are doing. Talking about some, oh yeah, I love to travel. I love to go all over the world. I go to Belize 4 times a year. Now, if you don't take her to Belize within a certain amount of time of knowing her, she's going to start to question your mouthpiece or question your character maybe even. And it's kind of another way of like leading with your wallet, even if you're not trying to, even if you're just saying like, oh, like you really enjoy a vacation. That's what you're trying to say. She might perceive it as like, oh, this is a mark.
Probably the pants. Sorry. I think you're dressed really nicely.
Appreciate it.
It's just a little flashy for me.
Oh, it was a last minute.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
My
I think
jeans
you're a
didn't
nice
come in
man.
time, so
yeah, that's
had to
okay.
pick
It
something.
happens, you know.
Brother, don't worry about it at all. Any woman who's willing to pass up on a potential life of you taking care of her, protecting her in a way she can't protect herself, being more coordinated than her, more inventive, having more mental resilience, doing so many things she cannot do for herself. If she's willing to pass up a lifetime of all of that stuff and a whole lifespan of being able to receive something she can't get from anyone else, over the pants you wear, something that you can literally be conversed out of, and she can help you with those things if you allow her, or you can obviously change your slacks. Fellas, you didn't lose, brother. And that goes for any man out here. Any woman who she's like, them jeans is them pants is not Balenciaga. I can't do it. That ain't the woman for you anyway. You don't need her. Talking about some drip. I can't stand these new kids. I'm 35. I don't even know what a lot of this shit mean.
That happens.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we popped one more up here. Name and age.
Name is Cheeto. Age is 29.
All right, and Cheeto, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Initially, I wanted to hear what she had to say. Thought she was cute. Yeah.
All right, and now why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think also the outfit. It's just it makes you look older than you actually are. I thought you were like in your late 30s. So I'm really sorry.
No problem.
Golly, we're seeing black men left and right being rejected by women who are either black or from obviously urban areas of the community. And they're rejecting men for wanting to be sophisticated. There's an issue in the black community right now. When a man sees a guy in a suit, they ready to start trying to like talk about who you trying to be. Or they want to make their little comments. Women, they start to think you're not a real one no more because you dress like somebody who's actually trying to go somewhere. Isn't it interesting in the black community that if you try to dress like you want to be taken serious, people in the black community they attempt to take you less serious. I could sense that back when Mr. Samuels used to do his thing, some of those women, they were calling in simply to see that if they could throw that sophisticated man off his rocker. How dare you be a sophisticated, put together black man who can put me in my place. Let me see if I can shake you up. Let me see if you're as easy as the other black men to being triggered. Never forget those KS days. Rest in peace to the Godfather.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we do have 5 balloons left. Go ahead and ask the remaining guys a question.
Okay. What is something about you guys that other people would think is weird?
Okay, what is something about you that other people think is weird? Name and age first.
Maz VS 30. What's something weird?
I know it's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough question. Well, I wake up earlier. Well, that's one thing people don't know about me. I wake up early, like 5 o'clock in the morning every morning, and get to work. So that may be a little weird to most people.
That's not weird, brother. That makes you that how do I put this? That makes you a winner. It makes you an ambitious person. That's not weird. See, if we start hanging around too many lazy people, we'll start thinking that us people who want to get up at 4 in the morning, that there's something wrong with us because we want to get up at 4 in the morning and get ahead of our competition. It's not weird. Me personally, I can't stand people who sleep in. It's hard for me to even be friends with people who sleep in because it's difficult for me to take you serious if you sleep in. Can't take you serious. You can't sleep in till like 2 p.m. and ask me to take you serious. I can't do it. I just simply can't do it. Much love to Brandon McFadden, just came through and dropped the hundo. Much love, Brendan. He says, loving the suit, brother. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I haven't gotten all of them tailored. A lot of people are down there in the comment section getting me. I'm getting ready to get them all tailored. I found a tailor out here in Michigan. He's going to help me get these suits together. Y'all are going to be proud. But yeah, back to what I was saying about him. Yeah, getting up at 5, that just makes you a winner, bruh. As far as I'm concerned. That makes you somebody who's going somewhere in life. Let me read some of these supers real quick. I feel like I'm abandoning my supers. Divine Photo says, once you're in your 30s, swag should be out of your vocabulary. For real, I swear to God. You've been cooking all month, Divine. You've been cooking all month. Can't wait till we start opening up the panel. I want you to, like, I think, be a part of the panel. Like, with me. Like, help me lead it. Not just be another person. Like, actually be in there. Let me know what you think. Email me. You can do more than just super chat all over. I can tell. Much love for that, too. Appreciate you, brother. More than you could ever know. Amazement17 says, travel Larry now. Men are saying it. I told you. But with men, I'm mad at them for saying it, but I understand men. Because women, they underestimate how difficult it is for us to gain access to them. They think that it's just about confidence when there are a lot of hoops we got to jump through. Men, and this is why women should be wanting to get their information from dating experts and people like who do this for a living, because we have far less incentive to be dishonest to you. The guy who's involved in the dating market with you, these men out there who you're experiencing in the dating market, they're incentivized to not be all the way candid with you because they have something to gain from you. You see? It's either access to your body, they either want to date you or marry you, and they're willing to say things or not say specific things to accomplish that. Much love, Amazement17. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go ahead and get back.
I wake up early and I, run a business and I work, that's, fine. Yeah, I wake up early.
Okay.
You sleep early as well, or?
Yeah, I go to sleep pretty early. Yeah.
You be inside or you be outside?
No, I be inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I be inside. I'm a workaholic, so I got to get to the bag. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go over here. Name and age and what's something weird about you.
ISO 33. I guess the weirdest thing would be, like, I'm addicted to trying. Like, even if it seems like I can't master it, I'm just addicted to keep going after it. And
all right. You fellas are starting to piss me off. Because I get on the women a lot and I'm like, when it's time to discredit yourself or it's time to be self-deprecating, and some people care if you can get this accomplished. I understand this when it comes to comedy. One of the easiest ways to be funny or to make people laugh is to laugh at yourself. This is an important exercise that they even teach people in therapy. And we see black women do it all the time. Kendra G says, name 3 flaws. And they're like, I'm too patient. I'm too loving in my heart. They're like, hold on, those are good things. Guys, you guys are starting to do it right now. You're like, man, you know what? I'm addicted to my problem is I'm getting up at 4 a.m. and getting to it. Then the next guy's like, you know what my problem is, man? I try, I gotta try everything. I'm persistent. Like, guys, don't do this. Don't do it. It's not a good look.
I think people don't like that. It's like, why are you gonna keep going after the mission's dead? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Ain't no such thing as a dead mission.
What's an example of something that you did that on?
For real? All right, cool. So an example would be all right, I'm just be totally honest.
Be totally honest.
I'm not good at fishing, right? I'm not good. I ain't never done it before. Feel me? I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so but I try at it because I like it, you know. And so I go out by myself sometimes to try it. I haven't caught one fish, not even a guppy. You feel me? So
I'm from Ohio too, and Ohio is
What
a
part?
fishing state. Cleveland. Well, I'm from Ravenna, but I live in Cleveland. So I'm a country girl at heart. Yeah.
Oh, I feel you.
All right. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you, Cleveland.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
All right. Name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Josh, and I'm 29. Definitely, I like my hamburgers plain.
That is weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like dude. Now I'm wondering if he's got bodies in the refrigerator. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing wrong with the man. The man must have the way they do burgers where he from must be crazy. I mean, have you ever been at somebody's house? I'm gonna be real quick. I'm being fat right now. You ever been at somebody's house and they marinate like the ribs or something so good to where they be like, you want some sauce? And I'm like, I don't even need that sauce. Like some people can cook so well that you literally don't even have to put anything on their food. Like once they marinate it, however they marinate it and whatever, you know, it's whatever. But it's something about people who eat plain hot dogs, plain hamburgers. It looks a little psychopath. Yeah, I don't trust you. But
I feel
he
like
cool,
it's
though.
the best way to eat a burger because
cool.
you can really taste the burger. You know how it's cooked, if it's seasoned well. But like if you got all the extra toppings on it, it just people would be liking burgers from random places. I'm like, they don't make good burgers.
That's interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Vany. I'm 32, and one thing that people will probably say is weird about me is that I'm always smiling. People say that they never see me mad. Like I'm always seem like I'm happy. So that's one thing that people say is weird about me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why would that be weird? Is it because where you're from or what?
I guess because I'm from New York and yeah, so people see me smiling all the time, see me happy all the time.
I think it's that
People be
nose
"Yo,
ring, Mark.
That's weird. Like, why you never mad? Yeah.
Got you.
Cool. Thank you. And our next guy here, your name and age and the answer to her question.
36. My name is Courtney. The thing I would say people probably would say that I do is weird is eat ketchup on my tacos. A lot of people don't eat ketchup on their tacos. I'm not
Ketchup
sure if
on your
that's-
tacos?
Yeah, yeah.
What does that mean?
Nasty.
Like
some
just
of 'em-
basically eating ketchup on my, like putting ketchup on my tacos.
Oh, put ketchup
Yeah, on my
I
tacos.
heard
Right. Yeah.
I thought you were
A lot of
saying
people
like
don't-
ketchup on your tacos. I'm like, what are you talking about?
No.
That is
Yeah, a
weird.
lot of people don't do that, yeah.
Okay.
That's all right. A lot of black people, we do stuff like this. For any white people watching, we do stuff like this because we be poor a lot of the time. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. We be poor. We don't be having no money. We just be figuring stuff out. Sugar sandwiches. We would take 2 white pieces of bread and sprinkle sugar onto the bread. Smush the bread till it's like that mushy thing you get to, bite it, and we think that we're having a delicacy, but really we're just poor. That's what happens when you don't have no taco sauce and whatever. Like, black people, we be so hungry. We'll do anything. Nigga say, I'll put ketchup on my tacos. Oh, my. So I can say crackhead diet. Y'all gonna make me lose my monetization. Y'all better not be eating that ramen stuff. That stuff is made of glue. That's killing us. Y'all always talking about the glue in these women in these BBLs. Them ramen noodles is killing y'all. Y'all talking about BBLs killing y'all. Yeah, them ramen noodles is killing y'all too. It's glue in that. Talking about some shrimp flavor. Them ain't no real shrimp.
So
So you go to like authentic Mexican places and you put ketchup on your tacos instead of salsa?
Ground beef, the black style.
Oh.
Yeah. Ground beef
Okay.
tacos.
Okay, got it. So at home, not when you go out somewhere.
Right.
Cool, thank you.
I got an old soul, RM.
All right, let's head on back. And now, we got to flip it on over to you. What's something weird about you?
I think it's kind of, people think that it's weird. Like my
So
favorite genre of
unhealthy.
music and movies is musicals. So I don't really listen to like a lot of things that people listen to nowadays. I listen to musicals, which is kind of weird.
So you watch like Hamilton and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen Wicked 3 times already. So
Oh my God.
yeah. Yeah.
That's the type of that's the kind of nerd I can be when I'm in my bag. Like when I'm really, really deep in my nerd bag. I like musicals. I like, whatever. Not everybody. This ain't everybody's cup of tea. This ain't everybody's cup of tea. I loved when Mr. Samuels defended Kay when Kay was like into bugs and museums and stuff like that. Because a lot of us guys who are really analytical in our way of thinking, we're gonna be nerds somewhere or another.
All right. Well, I am going to have you now pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
I'm sorry, everybody.
All right, we'll start here. So why did you have your balloon unpop?
I just like the whole outfit. I like everything. Like
Thank you.
she is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I have my balloon unpopped. Yeah.
Cool, sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
Well, you said that people don't like that you are never mad. And to me, that's kind of like why are you never mad? Like, I don't know how to explain that, but it was just a thing for me.
Like I said, that's,
Yeah, I guess he was right. People be mad about it.
like I said.
Again, the whole nice guys finish last thing, there's a lot of validity to it. Women don't like nice fellas. I'm just keeping it. I don't like saying this because I know that some aspect of it, kindness isn't the issue. It's drawing boundaries or it's boundaries or the lack thereof. But from what I'm experiencing, women a lot of times see guys who are easygoing and agreeable all the time. They don't see you as a favorable match. It's not a good strategy in dating, fellas. You have to find a way to show women that you'll tell them to shut the hell up. You have to find a way to show them that you're a little bit objective. Because if you're a man, there should be a way about you, like a code, commandments. And she wants you to tell her to follow them. That's how you should look at it. Never let her decide what the way is. You'll lose attraction. She'll lose attraction for you. If she thinks that you're like, oh, well, what do you want to do, shawty? Wherever you want to eat is wherever we. Oh, okay, that's the place you like. Oh, we got. But women don't like that. It's the truth. They don't like that. They like you to tell them exactly where you already plan for them to go. They don't even care if you order the food, even if it's something that they don't like. If you order it for her and just take the assertiveness, she's gonna like that better than you just sitting there. It's the truth. Stop pedestalizing these women. Don't be super agreeable with these women. Wait forever to validate them. Make them work. Next thing you know, you think you're auditioning for them. How you auditioning and you're the one giving a life away, fool? Why are you trying to impress her? When it comes to materialistic things, money and stuff like that, she's going to secure all that from you. You're really there just to love her for who she is. And you auditioning for her?
Okay. I mean, maybe he's one of those people that's quick to anger. I mean, slow to anger. That's what I mean, right?
I guess, I think about things and like I shouldn't let something bother me too much. Like this, I could always work something out. Like I'll go work out my problems and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, here's why I push back a little bit on this. And I appreciate your comment. He says they don't like objectivity either, Thon. It's being stuck in a glue trap, really. Yeah. Well, they actually, women do like objectivity. And probably when I say objectivity, let's replace objectivity with just no, quote unquote, no in general. Just no, just as it is. Women are attracted to no. One thing I learned about women is their mating dance is, I'm going to see if I can get you to be a simp. Because if I can successfully get you to a position of a simp, I'm going to bite your head off and ruin your reputation. so that I can find a man who's worthy. That's what shit testing is all about. That's why women try to bitch you up. But if you actually listen to them, they'll go find another guy to deal with. They'll try to say, why don't you do this more? Why don't you do that more? Blah, 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 blah. But if they meet a guy who right out the gate is bringing them flowers, picking up on the first ring, all this other stuff like that, they're like, why don't I like this guy? Like, it's like he's doing everything right, but it's just, I don't like him. The truth is, my brother, is they don't know what they like. This is why up until the last 20 years, 20, 30 years ago, men were vetting. Men were standing in front of women like, y'all can't pick. Y'all can't pick. I have to do it. Last time you brought a guy home, he didn't have no bread. You only loved him. I got to do it.
Yeah. Like, I do get mad, but ain't no reason to, like, really show your anger, be mad all the time. Like, there's nothing. You have 24 hours in a day.
True.
Yeah. So, like, you're going to let 5 seconds really get you really upset?
True.
Good point.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. There is one more layer to why women don't like nice guys, and this is where they're justified in not really trusting you nice guys. You nice guys think that you're more likely to give your masculinity up to a woman who doesn't deserve it or have rights to it. For example, a lot of nice guys have found themselves cheating on their lifelong partner because they were nice enough to help the wrong woman bring groceries into her home. See, mean guys do a better job in monogamous scenarios. Guys who are more abrasive and straightforward will tell a woman straight up, you're not my responsibility, shorty. Go find your man. That's what women are attracted to. That's what they think that'll translate to. That's why they don't like you guys who want to be friends with everybody. You like, and I don't blame you, bro. Keep a positive attitude, but you have to understand with women, it's a whole different ballgame than what you do in your personal life. You're going to have to switch something up.
now, Courtney, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I mean, she beautiful. You know, she 100% my type. You know, I like her aesthetic. I like what she, you know, all the things that she said she liked, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, I was interested in that. So.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I just think you're a little quiet. I'm like a eccentric person, so that's all. No other reason.
Okay.
When you gonna calm down, shawty? Stop playing so much.
Let's head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
She's actually built really good. She just has on a really flowy dress. You can't tell, but the body is worth more than it appears.
Okay. Do you feel like you are more spontaneous or more of a planner?
Let's start there and come back. All right. Are you more spontaneous or more of a planner?
Yeah, I'm more spontaneous. I need a planner, actually, because my schedule will be crazy. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Over here, spontaneous or a planner?
Spontaneous. I ask you to play rock, paper, scissors right now.
Okay, he would lose, but okay.
All right, straight up. Let's do it.
Should we do it?
It's up to y'all. Y'all go ahead.
On 3, though.
All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What's happening right now?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What are we
Got
doing?
you. All right, cool.
She got you.
I
Oh,
won.
for real? That was it?
She got
Oh,
scissors.
I thought that was rock, though. No, that was rock. No, that was rock.
Paper.
No, that was rock.
The host said you had paper.
No.
For some reason, I want to turn the hose on them both.
Ain't nobody shame.
Some people were in the comment section like, "Oh, why was that so cute?" Like, not the rock paper scissors part was cute though. It's like, I get it. It was kind of cute, little flirtatious moment. And I'll even say this, fellas, this is a good way to get women comfortable with you than going up to them and being like, "Hey, you're beautiful. I saw you across the room." All that shit that they've heard 1,000,001 guy. Trying to approach a woman on a human level is always gonna do better. That's the truth. You're going to do a lot better just trying to approach a woman about like normal day human things. And truth is this guy, he has probably the most confidence out of everybody on the panel. So he's able to bring out, I can tell he's worked on his personality more than most of the guys on the panel. So he's able to bring out something in all of these women that the other guys aren't able to extract. And it's for very specific reasons. He understands how to make women become comfortable with him quickly. That's why he's a dangerous guy. It doesn't matter that He's short. You don't want to leave your girl around a guy who can make you comfortable with him in 2 minutes. He will knock her down. He will. He will. He will. And he probably should, so that he can do you a favor, so that you can move on to a woman who won't just choose up like that easy. Men tend to look at that. Men, we're not bitter, so we look at that as, oh, that guy did me a favor because I don't need her. Women want to go fight the other woman. Oh, I'm gonna go kill that bitch. She knew we was dealing with each other. You try to go Christian rock the bitch, and it's like, that's not how it works. Guys don't work like that.
That was rock because you see the pen in my hand.
All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's go.
Don't cheat this time.
Me and Arlette both said the same thing.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, my boy. I appreciate it.
All right, let's go.
Don't cheat. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Make a side bet. I got her.
I bet.
Okay, go.
Let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Told.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, you changed.
No, I didn't.
Did you see that?
I didn't see. Go ahead.
One more time.
One more.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Got you. Oh. Stop thinking like me.
Told you. I won. I'm the GOAT.
All right.
Light-skinned dude, you just got to bet on everything, huh? You might have an issue. You might need to go talk to somebody. If you got to bet on a rock, paper, scissors game, that's 1 foot away from you. That's when you're starting to get close to like you're starting to become addiction. Like you might actually have a problem, brother. He's like, I got one on this.
All right, we'll be back. And now over here, spontaneous or a planner?
I'm spontaneous. Like, yeah, I like, just call you, hey, baby, pack your bags, let's go to wherever out of the country and just be ready. So, yeah, be spontaneous with me. I'm not a planner at all. I don't plan nothing.
All right,
yeah.
got you.
Flashy?
No, not flashy at all, but you seem like you're about your business, and I really like that. You seem very, put together, and I like that.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, let's bring you up here. Let me have you stand over there. I'll have you stand right here, Mozzie. All right, y'all. So I have a final question if you guys don't have any more. You're good? You're good?
I'm great.
Okay, so is it a yes for you for her?
No. I like her. She cool, but she said he was flashy. Cause his pants, and I got him a $1.2 million watch, $400,000 chain. I know I'm flashy, so
oh my God, bro! I never seen somebody who I know for sure is about to get robbed more. Like, they are going to rob you, my brother. Where y'all do this show at, Arlette? Arlette, where do y'all do this show? $1.5 million watch, brother. You gotta be new to money, bruh. Bro, they gonna rob you. And here's the thing about black people. We'll rob you just to see if you was lying about that 1.5 million. Like, we'll not believe you, still rob you just to make sure. And it's something that's weird. It's kind of like a lot of thieves in the hood, they want to rob you for having the audacity to flash it. I can feel that energy. Can't y'all feel that energy in the hood that that some of these niggas, they're getting robbed because they had the audacity to do that? Like, that was the whole meaning behind the robbery. They had somebody else that they would have robbed, but they chose you because you had the audacity to do that where we're all struggling. It's just goodness, man. You mean you do it to yourself. You do it to yourself. And I need all black men out here who are watching this. Wealthy men laugh at us for doing stuff like this. Men who truly understand money, they laugh at an individual who will put $400,000 around their neck instead of in an investment account, or $1.5 million on their wrist, or instead of some sort of investment or trust or something like that. They're just laughing at you. The people who you're aiming for the validation of, they won't respect you. That's why when you go to a Ferrari dealer, they turn you around with all that drip on. They care about their brand. They don't want y'all putting Ferraris on 26s.
I don't know why she chose me. If he said he flashed because his pants, so I don't think I'm at her type. I think maybe she liked me, but I don't think I'm her type. But I think you're a beautiful woman, and you my type. But if you say he was flashy, and I know I'm way flashier than him, I'm just gonna be real with myself,
I mean, she called you flashy to your face too.
Yeah, she did, but she called him flashy because of his pants. And
well, I think, if you want me to be honest, I think that I
but
mean,
you're beautiful though. I like
thank
you.
you.
And you got a cool personality. I don't even like piercing too much, but I like your piercing. You wear it well.
This says everything you need to know about this woman. She had every opportunity to pick somebody else who was basically the same archetype, just like him, but it was somebody without all the flashy stuff. And it's revealing of her character that she's the kind of woman who she's looking to like find a guy who's like fun, he's an experience, he's a vibe, but she's not looking for substance long term. She thinks that men are about an experience. But she's not alone in regards to like how BWs think about the dating market. He's not wrong.
If I saw you on the show, I would definitely like say what's
So you
up to
popped your balloon because of one thing. That's kind of crazy.
I popped the balloon because if you called him, you popped his balloon.
Like Arlette said, I called you flashy to your face.
Right. Yeah, but you called him flashy and you popped his balloon. So why? That's just like.
So you wear this.
So why does it matter like how you called him flashy? Like why does it matter? Why does it matter the way in which you called the other guy flashy? That's what you said. You said he was flashy.
Every day, all the time.
Not every day,
Exactly.
but at the end of the day, you know.
You wore it because you came for this. I get it. But
No, I mean, I just didn't buy it because it is.
Well, I
I've
know
been
that,
had
but-
it, you know, but yeah.
I mean, hey, I can't argue with no man.
But I
Pop
like
the
you though.
balloon,
You
so
cool, you know.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I popped, yeah, because, you know, I mean, yeah.
I'll have you head on back. All right, well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
coming.
having me.
Let's
I
give it up for
appreciate
her,
it.
guys.
I do a little bit of everything.
Okay. All right, I remember her. The thick musician, the thick rapper. Okay.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Maya.
Maya, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, and what do you
Now, guys, it's actually time to officially put women who are in the R&B, women who are R&B musicians and songwriters, it's time to officially put them on the do not touch no matter any circumstance list. Sadly to say, right along with nurses, traveling nurse, lawyers make terrible wives, realtors, sorry R&B singers, you ladies are proven to be some of the most unmarriageable, unkeepable women in the dating market. And even as you look out into the world, when you see successful R&B women, they tend to have very turbulent relationship lifestyles outside of people like Beyonce. And something tells me there's still some information that's going to come out about that later. We don't know the whole situation with Jay-Z and Beyonce. To be continued when it comes to them. Who knows what they got going on. But anywhere where I see successful female R&B musicians, I see a lot of pain in their life. Like, I mean, I'm talking about even goes back to the Lauryn Hill days. They have so much turmoil. They have such a hard time keeping a man. Erykah Badu, all of them. It's just, they have such a hard time keeping a man. Creators, female musicians and artists, they don't do well. Remy Ma, these women do art. I'm starting to think that you artists, you women who have to spend time around these executives, around other rappers, around other men who are just as good at whatever style of music you are, that makes you more attractive to them. And Summer Walker, how you got to have a baby with everybody who produces an album with you. God, Summer Walker, you are so incredibly ashy. It doesn't make no sense. It's like, jeez. Don't let me get started on Summer Walker. Yeah, you're right. Erykah Badu for real. Like, trash. Trash.
You do?
I'm a musician.
Musician? Okay, and now what do you like to do for fun?
I do a little bit of everything. I skateboard. I like nature, so I like to go walking. I'm a gym head, so I like to work out. And yeah.
Okay, and now what do you look for in a man?
I don't know, somebody that's sure of himself, somebody that's honest. I hate liars.
Damn it, SZA. I didn't want to mention SZA because personally, I believe SZA is one of the best songwriters of this generation. There's something very special about that young lady. She's just a brilliant songwriter. And a lot of people don't even know what's happening, how revolutionary her existence is when it comes to like how skillful she is, but still gonna die by her damn
By a
self.
dog, die alone.
Been public to say, already gone public saying like, oh yeah, I'm delusional. Like one of those women leaning into it, like, yep, I'm delusional. Yep. I'm trying to tell y'all, Whitney Houston. I mean, I'm just telling you, they all have issues with their love lives. It's a pattern that I noticed, but I never cared to hone in on. But R&B women, oh my goodness. Remember what Kalani did to Kyrie Irving? Knowing dang well she's a carpet muncher. But she's still, like, just because Kyrie got a $150 million contract, she just had to orbit around that contract for just a little while and fake it. Just to see if she could steal a lifestyle, maybe get pregnant, maybe he'll propose. And then you left him for somebody less rich because he was hooded than Kyrie. Party Next Door, one of Drake's artists. Telling y'all. Somebody said she's got powerlifting arms. Yo, wow. That means she can knock you out.
I don't know. I guess that's like about it. Just sure of yourself and honest. But like that's like the top two.
Okay, cool. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
People that aren't sure of themselves, like insecure. People that lie like a lot. Small white lies. I don't like that. People that are like boring. It's not my style.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess that's about it.
All right.
Got to be careful with this. Again, be careful with the R&B ladies. They tend to view stability and the same routine every day as boring, when actually that's stable. That's success in an economy where it's more difficult to be stable and secure than it ever has been. We have women in today's day talking about, I don't want to just come home, work every day, then come home, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to just whatever. It's like, that's what stability is. Do you want to be stable? A good life shouldn't mean you have to be in Jersey today and in, I don't know, the Midwest tomorrow. That doesn't have to be the only way life can be worth living. Or if every night he's trying to take you somewhere different. All you women do is do this. Like when you guys are single, you're going out everywhere just to eventually want to be in the house, reclused with one man. So why do y'all act like going outside is so important to you? You've already revealed your hand publicly.
So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right, your name and age.
Courtney, I'm 36.
Okay, and Courtney, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just the age. She my type, but just the age thing. 26. The lowest I can go is 27. I'm not trying to do no lower than that. You know.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And now is Courtney someone that's your type?
No.
All right.
I guess same with the age difference. You know.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Thank you. Now you can turn around, girl. Okay. All right. So we have, how many guys left? 6 guys left. So let me hand you a pick. I'll have you hold on to that.
And just based off like looks or question.
So the first one, I'm gonna have you pop 2 based off of looks.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
That's right, Rod. Boring equals non-toxic. That's so true. That's how they look at it. Like, you gotta be a little toxic for me to like you.
Okay, it broke. I'm sorry.
What the hell did she just say?
Let me hand you that again. Okay, go ahead and pop. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Uh-oh.
Okay, it broke. I'm sorry.
Oh, she said that the thing broke.
Okay, go ahead and pop.
Oh
What?
my God, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, and then one more.
He wants this pop. He wants his balloon pop. He don't even like you.
Okay, you can stay down there. All right, your name and age, and why did you have your balloon unpopped?
My name is Vany. I'm 32, and I had my balloon unpopped because I just wanted to hear just a little bit more about like what she had to say about like everything about her. That's really it.
Okay. But is she physically your type, someone you'd approach?
I wouldn't approach her, but she's good looking. Like I just wanted to hear more, see if she was somebody I would have been interested in.
Okay. Alrighty. And now, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Honestly, he's just not my type.
In what way?
I feel like the same way, like if he were to approach me, I probably wouldn't be, what's the word? Interested.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Thank you. And then you ended up popping one more over here. Your name and age.
Name is Cheeto. I'm 29.
All right. And Cheeto, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear more. I was a little iffy in the beginning because of the tattoos, but you know, I just wanted to see what you had to say and things of that nature. Yeah.
Okay. You have more
I think she has them on.
tattoos, or just this side? Oh, this.
Oh
this
yeah,
side
she's
over
got
there.
something on
Okay.
like her
Alrighty.
stomach and stuff.
Let's show the.
Yeah, what a lot of you women don't know is a lot of you women are gonna get disqualified by like sophisticated men because you want to wear tattoos, and it's just what it is. It's something that you're gonna have to accept. A lot of sophisticated men don't like it, man. Like they care about, because you're their billboard in so many ways. In some facets of amateur and professional baseball, it's weird. The wife that you have says a lot about like if a team will make a decision on you. It's like about branding. It's weird. The woman that you carry on your arm, it's bigger than just who you go home and sleep with at the end of the night. It's a part of your representation. And some men don't want to be represented by women who have marked themselves up because of the culture that they're a part of. And not all black culture is void of culture.
Show the people the tattoo. I think this one. The arm. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
All right. And now, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Again, I just think just not really my type. And also, too, it's the shades. Feel like I can't really pick up on the demeanor with the shades on. I don't know.
Fair
And
enough.
they're dark tinted, too. So,
It's a gradient though. It's lighter at the bottom. I don't know if you could tell.
like, I can see his eyes, but I can't, like, really see your eyes.
Fair enough.
I can see them. But yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
How do you give love and how do you like to receive love?
Okay, start right here. Name and age. How do you?
I'm not going to do that.
I really like the tattoo on her. That was a really nice joint you had, and I like the red. And I was just trying to like hear her out. When she said 26, it was almost a pop from there, but she said some interesting stuff about her. So you cool with me, mama.
Thank you.
All right, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I don't know. I just kind of felt, I don't know, like
a little more
yeah.
action over there. Okay, okay, sounds good. Thank you. All right, so you kept him till the end. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go up here then. Let's ask our final question up here. If we got any. All right, any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
How old are you?
26.
26. I have no any more questions.
Okay.
No.
You're good? All right. Well then, is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes, yeah.
We got a match! I'll take the mic.
All right. Give it 2 months. Give it 2 months. Arletta be back talking about, yeah, we're here with a recap. See what happened with these two. It's not gonna pan out. I had a great show. This was a good show. Much love to our show sponsor, Brandon McFadden, coming through with the hundo. And everybody else who held the spot down before then. I appreciate David Edwards and Eric Cummings for holding for getting it going and getting us rolling. Those first donations are very important. It gets everything rolling. Much love to everybody down there in the super chat as well. We had a lot of super chat love today as well. We're gonna come back and react again tomorrow, and we're gonna make it happen. That is true. That's actually another variable too as well. I actually watched I had to do some investigating about Ferrari. It's not like that too. Ferrari's not the only company who was like, we're not just finna let anybody come in and drive our vehicle. And they're smart for doing that. Because y'all better believe even Box Chevy didn't think that their cars in 30 years would be on 26s. And y'all can go, oh, that's racist or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't even be buying Box Chevys brand new. Y'all buy them used. And then like enhance them. That's not brand loyalty. You're not loyal to Chevy because you bought an old one and put a wrap job on it and put some big ridiculous looking rims on them. That is not brand loyalty. Chevy don't want that either. I'm here to tell a lot of you black brothers today, there are plenty of companies who didn't want to mix with your mental illness. And they ain't wrong. They ain't wrong. I'm tired of black people acting like they don't know why people like dislike them. It's getting annoying. Because I promise y'all, we're not a perfect group of people. There are plenty of things that's messed up about us. Sometimes just as delusional, as self-righteous, and like far from like accountability as black women are, sometimes collectively we're the same way. We think like, ain't nothing wrong with us. Nah. There are plenty. Much love. Thank you, Rod. I think some people wanted to see the But yeah, I don't blame them. And some vintage cars are nice. Like, and I'm with you, RM. I mean, some vintage cars are nice. It just depends on what you're talking about. Like, I love a nice vintage Mustang, and I love vintage Camaros as well. Chevy Camaros back in the day from like the 70s. Oh my goodness, those were amazing looking cars. Some of the older Mercedes models are amazing. But I love these companies that are like, you know what? You got to hang out with us for 6 months and like go through this stuff. And we got to get to know you before you can just be a part of our brand. I think that's smart. Next thing you know, in 40 years, Ferraris will be on 26s, and I don't want that. It's too beautiful of a car to be sitting up on big, ridiculous rims that look stupid and look bad. There was this dude who used to drive around in my city. He drove around my city in a car that had a Reese's Pieces wrap. I kid you not. A Reese's Pieces wrap on that mug on like 27s, and he thought he was the man. That's mental illness. That's mental illness at best. I won't care how much he spent on it. Reese's Pieces wrap, 26s. Disgusting work. A level of tackiness that should be studied in colleges and in fashion schools and stuff. Unbelievable level of tacky. 57 Thunderbird, great car. Those early Ford Broncos, amazing cars. I'm an old school guy, but not with like, I'm not a fan of like what we've done historically to them. Like, I'm not a fan of like what we've done to old school cars. And I'm not a fan of us driving around with a billboard that says, "Please pull me over, officer, like bother me." It's almost like we don't know where we are and we don't know what we've been through. It's not just that we act like we don't know where we are. Black people, sometimes we act like we don't even know what we've been through. Well, I'm a black person. They want to pick on me for any reason. They're looking for any reason to label me as something negative or to like hurt me. Let's drive around in a loud car that draws attention. And have smoke coming out of it. Most people who are smart, who like are doing illegal activity, they're driving around in like a putter. They don't want anybody to know that they have money. But most black men who are doing things and doing illegal things, they're driving around and they want to be seen. That's mental illness. Right, black men ruined Impalas for me. I'm not getting ready to watch black men destroy the legacy of Chevy Impalas, like how they've been doing. Remember those Impalas that had like the back? It was like a little, remember those, it's like a car, but it's got a cabin. Hate those. Tacky. Tacky as ever. So I said, you better not go to Texas. Yeah, I heard what they do. Oh my goodness, 86 Jaguar XJ7. Okay, now y'all starting to get serious down there. Y'all starting to go deep and down into the old school bags. Y'all been sponsoring a lot of shows. I had to make sure I give y'all a little bit of extra commentary every now and again, man. Just a little bit of subscriber appreciation. Much love to our show sponsor, Brendan McFadden. It's been a great show. Thank you guys for supporting me and coming out and rocking with me, laughing with me, supporting me as I continue to do this. Thank you very much. I appreciate my amazing, beautiful moderator, RM. Been rocking with me for years now at this point. Appreciate everybody who helps me make this possible and makes this something feasible. Thank you. Thank you for all of my consistent donors, my $1 crew, my $2 crew, everybody who supports. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow with the show that you earn. Be good.